probably even more than ever. Go on the low-key account and beat niggas up, man. And fraud. That was the move. You know, they don't know who they going against. And that's why DFAM ended up closing down too, actually. Because of low-key accounts and them frauding. I already knew it was going to happen. You put a nigga named King of Football in a crew battle, nigga, you lose.
Why that name sound familiar, bro?
He was like an 11-year-old kid that Easy recruited, bro.
Yeah, I remember that name, bro.
First day. Bro, he was a cool little kid, but he was trash, bro. He probably joined your shit afterwards. No bullshit, bro. Because
I never had a King of Football. I know y'all used to have what's his name, YG Flight. He was cool. I know he was probably one of the youngest ones that I remember.
Flight came from Rich. He came from Criminal. Chamberlain 11-5.
11-5.
That's where Flight came from. Flight only came with me because Rich kind of stopped playing. I don't know what happened or whatever, but yeah. Rich wasn't handling the beef too well sometimes, man. Like, I would talk my shit, but I felt like Rich was really getting tight sometimes.
Yeah.
With these little kids, or annoyed, you know.
Yeah, I get it when you got people that's, you know, talking crazy behind the microphone, bro. That's why I try not to get in. I try not to deal with it. That shit will throw me off my pivot too.
He was a little older though, so I could see it. He like, bro, I'm arguing with y'all little ass kids, man. Feel me? I get it. Because I think bro he was pushing 30, I think at that point. He had like a good 10 years on me.
Yeah.
That's the homie though, man. Shout out Rich, man. That's where a lot of my, you know, he the whole reason I made DFAM, bro.
Oh, that's
the whole reason, bro.
So I know 11-5, they were never fams. They were just their own separate like
they was
clique.
They was rocking green at one point.
Yeah, they had the green on, but they weren't families. I was trying to tell somebody that, like, it's like, nah, yeah, Rich was a fan. I'm like, nah, he wasn't a fan. He had on green, but yeah, color don't make you family.
Well, I made my shit family and not families.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I always had that in my mind, bro. There's a difference. Like, if you put it on some real life shit, niggas will have a family. Feel me? Like, it just be some other shit. It could be branched off. It could be whatever. It just like Renegades, bro. Like, I don't know if you remember, but on PS3, there was Renegade Balla NPCs. There was ballers that would wear all black right off of Bruges Ave in that alleyway.
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
Me and Rich seen that back in the day, bro. Yeah, it was blacked out ballers, bro.
That was an actual crew. Remember, blacked out ballers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Beat them. I beat them on DFAM, and then TDB up on them forever. So blacked out ballers started because of TDB. They all come from TDB. They were the rejects that got kicked out, and they were mad that they got kicked out. They made a crew and just to beef with TDB.
That's crazy. So they was basically kicked out ballers. Should have been their name then.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, because if you look at their old videos, a lot of them got TDB names.
Okay.
Not even that, but we have a nigga from there. His name was Ayan, Ayaan or some shit. And yeah, that's Wax TDB, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's the same nigga. I ain't trying to put bro business out there, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody know that. But I don't even know if he's still in TDB, man. Niggas come and go. Like, you look up TDB, it's probably 800 accounts at least. Like,
yeah, TDB is known, man. So, like, you guys have done the tournaments, and you say you guys won. How active is TDB? More on like PC now, or like what's the deal with TDB nowadays?
So TDB, basically, I mean, a lot of niggas do their thing. So the way TDB always been ever since I joined is, yeah, we're active, but we're active within our own group. Like, there's groups in TDB, and it's always been that way. Like, Mad Killer and Peace, they got their own little crew. I mean, they run TDB now on console. So they're active here and there, and they'll pop out if they really have to. But I mean, for the most part, a lot of people is grown, bruh. On PC, I want to say we got like a cool 6, maybe. You know, but everybody do their own shit. It might be more than that, but yeah, everybody just do their own shit, bro. A lot of people don't play GTA no more. A lot of people don't role play.
Yeah,
you know, I role play, but
I think that's the thing, bro. People forgetting that this game hella old, man. Like, you can't expect people to be on this forever, keeping the crew going forever, you know.
Like Hood Killer TDB, man. He one of the most known out of TDB. Nigga Warlord. He fuck around, left GTA and went to a game called APB for a couple years, and he got big as fuck on there.
APB Reloaded, I remember that.
Yeah, like he was really known on that motherfucker. You know, on some top op shit. Hood Killer actually banned me from TDB one time, but that was like a mistake. You know, we had a civil war within the crew, but that happens, man. That's good. Like, you need that to happen sometimes. And looking back on it too, with the defam shit, we needed that civil war to happen, bro. That pushed us to do other shit, man. And for me to really like get my mind right on, fuck it, man, I ain't holding nobody's hand, bro. Like, you ain't just going down because you got the tag or whatever, bro. You gotta show me something. You gotta be out here in these wars. You gotta be getting better. Like, there's a lot of niggas who was terrible that got in the crew, and I ain't kick them off the strength that they just like, they wanted to get better and they did get better. You feel me? It depends on what you want to do, bro. If you really want it, you gonna learn some shit. If you really tired of getting your ass like I did, man, you gonna get that shit out the mud, bro. You just gonna get yourself up and learn from it. And that's the best shit I could tell anybody, bro. It's try hard shit now. Everybody cheating, everybody lagging. Like, I don't even want to touch the game because last time I was on, you gotta freeze niggas because they freezing you. So it's like, come on, man. I don't want to play like that.
I heard somebody say that because I never even heard of that. They was like, yeah, they freezing people now. I was like, what the like,
that was like 3 years ago. 3 or 4, probably more now. Actually, that's when I first moved to PC. Once that shit was happening and we came back, and I was like, oh, this what I gotta do to make shit even? Nah, bro, I'm not doing it. So I fuck around, bought a laptop to try out PC, try out roleplay. I fucked with it. Carnage TDB lived like 3 hours from me. And he was selling his PC. He like a real IT guy, PC guy in real life. So he built his shit and sold me a fire ass PC for $1,000, nigga. And linked up with him. And yeah, it's just been raps ever since, man. I won't touch console GTA like that. Only reason I'm on this shit is because we doing this.
It's hard to look, and that's the whole reason that people like, man, you came back. I'm like, bro, the only reason I'm back on here is doing this podcast, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get it, man. Like, just coming back, it just feels weird, bro. Like being in a session. It's not the same vibe that you used to get back in the day.
Nah, bro, it's not. And watching them old videos earlier, it just brings back so much nostalgia because I know why I was such a savage too. It's the music I was listening to, bro. Like, it's that Kevin Gates, Luca Brasi shit. And yeah, that was just a time right there. Yeah, I felt like that, bro. Like, that was my whole demeanor. Like, when I first met up with Mercs Ace and we did a 1v1 the first day he came to PS4, I put this one song by Gates where he say, fuck a meeting, we about to have a sit down. And that's just how I felt, bro. Like, that was 2 old going at it, bro. And that was history, bro. Regardless, I only won by like 1 or 2 points. But before then, on PS3,
the dub is the
he would have beat me, bro. He would have beat me by at least 10 on PS3. Feel me? So just even looking at shit like that, yeah, dub is a dub, man. You know, hey, it's a lot of history, bro. I had fun though, man. Shout out to all the ops, everything, man. That was another one of my ops, man. Shout out Johnny Lope. Man, he thought he was so slick. Yo, and it's crazy
Napalm.
because the whole time, bro, he joined my crew. He joined my shit on PS3. He was my biggest op.
He joined my shit too, bro.
Bro, he joined my crew while he's my biggest op. And he had a voice changer. And I'm like, I'm calling it out first day. I'm like, yo, this nigga voice sound crazy to y'all? This nigga sound like he got a voice changer. Everybody like, nah, he just got a deep voice. I was like, all right.
That nigga was a mastermind, bro. Bro, I was like, man, I was like, that nigga, he ain't never been in my crew. And this was like years after the fact, bro. I'm looking through the messages and I put it together, bro. I was like, hold up. This dude named S.A. Sniper or S.A. something. It's like S.A. something name. And I remember he used to be beefing with the Crips on PS3 when he was still on PS3 after we came to PS4. And I'm like, hold up, bro, this been Napalm the whole time, bro? Like, that's crazy.
Right, he was in Rich crew, I think, at one time too. Or he was cool with Rich. After we already left the PS4 and Rich was still on there. But something like that. Like, I was surprised by that. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like, that really opened my eyes too back then, not just for Rich, but for Nathan Jones to always be with the families. I was like, damn, if a lot of other people did that, his route, they wouldn't have fucked with him. They would have been like, nah, this crew hopping ass nigga. I thought that was the culture. Like, you're not supposed to crew hop and this and that. You feel me?
He was the exception because he was a known baller. And then people like, they would have a meeting about it.
What I'm saying.
Niggas would have a meeting about it. I remember they were like, I was like, well, he ain't joining my crew, so ain't nothing I can tell you. I'm not going to try to tell you what to do in your own crew. So, right. And I feel like that was a problem too with families. People would try to politic other niggas' crews and feel like they have a say-so in what niggas doing. And like, nah, bro, you go over there and police your own shit.
That's how I felt, bro. Facts. That's why, like, even with TDB, bro, you touched on it earlier, and we brought this same shit from D-Fam. This is just how it was. So, first time we run into the ballers on TDB, like that. So I joined TDB. There's like no other baller crew at all, bro. So within the first couple months, a couple crews start sprouting out and shit. KTB comes. It's Death Row Ballers. I don't know if it was the North or the West yet. I don't know. They got a few crews. But it was a couple baller sets. It was the Del Perro Ballers. What's his name? Fuck. Team Almighty.
Team Almighty. Yeah, Del Perro.
Yeah. It was Del Perro. So it was a couple niggas, I think.
Baby
Cavs,
J,
I think,
Main Streets.
It was Cavs and all them niggas. So like, yeah, it was a bunch of ballers, bro. First time we run into them, they wanna be cool just because we ballers and shit. And I've only been in my crew for like a month or two, bro, at this point. Like, I'm not really nobody. I mean, I think I moved up to OG in like a month though, right before this. But so anyway, we run into the ballers and I bring out, yo, we need to host a meeting, this and that, because they wanna politic. So our main things going into that meeting was like, yo, the way TDB operate is we our own thing. Like, we real territorial and shit like that. You know, we'll be cool with niggas. We don't go out searching for beef just to search for it. So if y'all don't step on our toes, we won't step on y'all type shit. We just call for a ceasefire. We is not outlying. We'll ceasefire for now. And we'll go from there. So certain niggas didn't understand that, bro. First day, we just had that meeting. We go back to our block. Not even 5. Oh, we told niggas in the meeting too. We say, yo, just a heads up. Don't pull up to the block without either us sending for you or you asking like, yo, can I pull up type shit. You feel me? So we said that to niggas. Not even 5 minutes after the meeting, we on the block. A nigga comes pulling right through the block. So everybody surround the car with guns. They like, you feel me? What you want, bro? You want some weird shit? And he ended up getting shot. Yeah. I think we shot him like twice. They ran him down the street though. Yeah. And then once he got like 2 blocks away, they just let him go. told, nah, just let him go. Let him.
Oh, so he pulled up because
Like,
he was a
yeah, bro.
baller?
Yeah, he thought, oh, we balling. And he started, I'm not going to say who youngin' in the crew. He's still around too.
Yeah.
And he just didn't understand that shit, man. He didn't understand, like, bro, like, yeah, ballers, but you got to look out for number one first. You got to look out for your niggas first.
Yeah. You got to be in your own turf, man, your own territory.
If we ain't saying for you and you just pulling up randomly and we just met you today and then we got you surrounded with the guns and you're not talking, bro, you're not saying nothing, we think the car finna blow up or some shit, you trying to get a clip. So that's one thing I fought with TDB, man, where I always try to do with DFAM, move a little bit more militant. My first time having a meeting in TD, like just a crew meeting, not a baller meeting. Yo, we had Kingpin riding in an Escalade in the middle, like 3 cars in the front, 3 cars in the back type shit. Like this nigga look like
what's
the
the name
fucking
of that?
president.
There's a word for that. A caravan type shit. Like the cartel be riding. Yeah.
Bro. You feel me? So that really put me on game early with like, yo, they doing shit right because they try to role play it in free mode. Like they really move like this nigga's the president. And that's how it should be, bro. Like regardless, like you should try to protect the leader like that. Yeah, man. I don't know. I know we done probably carried on a lot, man. But it's so much history, bro. It's hard to go
that's
over.
good,
like,
man. Shit, you gotta put it on paper, man. Stamp it and seal it. Let people know the origins and how it was, because a lot of people forget, man. And like I said, I see like the stuff that's going on, and I don't know. It's just when I first came back, I started thinking about it. Like, man, should I? And I had the little crew, but then seeing I don't know, just looking at the street gang community, it's kind of like a turnoff, bro. It's like I don't even want to touch that shit.
yeah,
Like it's
not
like
the same, man.
like being in a whorehouse, man.
You want
Like
me to
I
tell
don't even
you
want to touch y'all niggas. Like
when it was really fun, bro, and it was kind of annoying at the same time, but a nigga would get off work for the day. I might even be on break at work, maybe. Let me check my social club real quick. See what niggas is saying. Like, that's
I
when it
used
was
to do that too. Shit.
You feel me? That it
Get
was
the
really
notification.
popping. Yeah, man. Just go on there and then like, yo, that was just a fire thing to have, like a Facebook for GTA almost. Just, and it was all beef, bruh. Like niggas posting dead body pictures with the score on it and shit. Yep. Because nobody was recording time, only a few people.
So
everybody had an Elgato.
Yeah, back in the day, not too many people recording. But I was gonna ask you so like this, the purpose of these podcasts too, other than the history too, is like just kind of like reaching out and sending a message for the street gang community. Like if you had a message to give to like improve the street gang community, like what would you suggest?
Are you good, man? I really wish, and it's hard to do on PS4 and PS5 because we got party chats. But that lobby shit used to go crazy, man. Talking shit in the lobby, it just revive a different toxicity where the world is too soft right now. That, and then go back to the basics, bro. Like what made this shit actually fun was because you put yourself at a handicap, at a disadvantage. Oh, I can't use rockets. I can't use a shotgun. So I really only got a pistol or, you feel me, or an AR. Like bring it back to the basics, bro. I don't know. Marksman rifles was kind of the beginning of the end for me because I was so nasty with a marksman at one point. Like I was just, we could be close range and I was still using a marksman because I would kill you in 1 or 2 bullets.
You ever mess with the SMGs? Because I know a lot of people like forget to mention that. I'm like, bro, SMGs, they look. I feel like they were a little bit better. I feel like the pistol was more accurate. You just had to be on point with it.
See, the only thing with me was, all right, so Other people might not know too. I go by 3 names, man. You know, if it wasn't D-Fan Savage, Kash TDB, it was Body Shots. And yeah, I had that name for a reason, bro. I wasn't using no SMG. I was using an MG going crazy. Yo, Body Shots like crazy, man. And that's back when like niggas started getting modded accounts too. It's like, oh, this is how y'all been playing. Oh, I get it now. Yeah. That's why you can roll so quick and run so fast.
Yeah, the modded account fast.
I got hip to that.
Yeah, the fast run and the double rolls, unlimited rolls and all that.
Yeah, man. So once I got hip to that, I'm not gonna lie, that was the turning point for me. Like I was already better, but once I got fast run, bro, it was raps because I already played super shaky kinda. Like if you watch my old clips, I would run and gun and aim in. Or I would do that, or I would aim and then run and gun. Like just switch them off. It was so weird. I don't see nobody else was really playing like that. Because I would roll too much. And when I got to TDB, I went through a lot of training with Carnage to not roll so much. Like, that was crazy, man.
Yeah, because I think at one point in the community, everybody thought like rolling was like the thing to do. And then it might have been you. I think it might have been you that, or you either made a comment or a post was like about it on a video. I think it was, and you was like, "Man, cut all out of that rolling out or some shit." I remember. I think it was you, bro.
Maybe, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, what I used to do too is I used to aim right before I rolled. If I was running gunning, I would aim right before my roll, and I would come up with a headshot a lot. Like, that was one of my key things back then. I gotta shout out somebody else too because it just reminded me. Shout out Cap Capo, man, and Skeezy and them boys from the Treetop Pyro. I forget what else they was banging. They banged a few crews, but yeah, I remember running. I used to beef with them too, but we kind of became cool randomly, just running against each other late at night, just doing TDMs back to back, like our crew mixed up in like free-for-alls and shit.
Yeah, so
yeah, shout out them niggas.
Yeah, I feel like some people feel like you can't have. I feel like you develop kind of like a mutual respect for your rivals or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If y'all been fighting it out and been playing a gen against each other, you kind of, you know what I'm saying? The rivalry is still there, but it's like, all right, cause I told a story about the Mirror Park Serenos and shit. And I ended up in a session with them like, this was kind of, I popped in because after I stopped playing in like 2018, I popped in for like a DLC every now and then. And I came in there and they were in there and they were like, "Oh, Lalo, man, what's going on, man? We ain't seen you." And it was like, I thought they was going to be tripping, but they was cool, you know what I'm saying? It was like, I was like, I ain't on there, man, just checking out a DLC or whatever. And it's just, you have that mutual respect, man, because y'all done fought it out, been in them wars. And actually been out there since like the beginning of the GTA shit and tried to keep it legit, you know. But some people ain't like that shit is impossible.
And it's like, you know, it was some people who just was stuck in their ways, and I was like, you fucking with that nigga? You cool with that nigga? Like, bro, who cares, bro? Like I was cool with Skeezy, but a lot of his homies, I don't remember who Skeezy fight, but he a lot of his homies did not like me, man. And Skeezy was like, he was in our community, but he was in the comp scene. He was in Divvy and all that shit, team division. Like, he been in a lot of tournament type crews. But man, I'm just saying, it's all about who you hang around, your influence sometimes, because you might be cool with somebody and they go hang around this nigga or go join through, and you're not cool with them. Like, it's weird, bro. That shit happened to me too with one of the niggas from my crew. They joined Team Division. He was my editor, actually. He joined Team Division and started dick riding the fuck out of them niggas, man. Crazy, like, because Basic Bills joined Team Division. That's when he first came over. Basic Bills was like, he knew all these niggas back in the day, which was crazy because I built a lot of like enemies on PS3. I ain't really make too many friends, bro. I kind of I liked it, but I fucked myself up on that. Like,
bro, when
you feel me?
feel
Where
like
I could have.
I feel like when I met you, I feel like when I met you, you had a gang of enemies, and I feel like that made me like, oh, I fuck with this nigga, because I really wasn't trying to be cool with a bunch of people like the other fans were doing. And then it was kind of like, then y'all already had the Davis name. It made sense. I was like, shit. I was like, I'm with it, man. Fuck it, we be out here. But yeah, it was a bunch of. It was like, I remember females was hating, didn't like you. It was like, I was like, shit, everybody hate this nigga, man.
Yo, cause I would talk shit. Yo, I would fry a bitch too, bro. I used to roast, like just talk shit for no reason, bro. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the girl's name.
Remember,
there was a female in the session one day, and her crew was in there. She's, I think I had a video, one of the old videos. And I remember Easy was in there. It was a bunch of us, and we pulled up on. You remember Taylor from our crew? Taylor was in there. I think Maze.
Yeah, Taylor.
Yeah,
Taylor.
Taylor still he got YouTube. He played more 2K. He in the 2K scene.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Yeah. Going to college and shit. I was like, all right, man, do your thing. That's why I said, man, people going to college and doing all this other stuff, they can't be on here talking about they families for life and ballers for life, man.
That's why like I look at that shit crazy, bro. You know, the people who go around real life rocking purple flags, green flags, like, bro, it's really niggas that die for them colors right there, bro. You feel me? It's really niggas banging that shit, or like you go to the, I don't know, regardless of that, it's just goofy to me, bro. You not a baller in real life. You not a family, nigga. Like, I came out, they had a baller talk, little podcast thing going on. It wasn't really a podcast. It didn't feel like it. I mean, it was just like a convo between everybody. But it was in there arguing and shit, bro. And that's when I first made that one song. I made Balla Blocking, because I was tired of hearing that shit. Like, how you gonna tell somebody you not a baller just because you not cool with us? Or you not a family just because you not cool with us? Like, I wish a nigga, I heard that shit a million times back in the day. Fake fams, this and that. Like, and for a long time, I wore the green just because it was mocking niggas. I know they hated that. They hated to see green niggas killing green niggas. Yo, so, but I eventually changed the color to red because we had a conversation within the crew when the beef really like got to a point, and we was like, yo, do we want to still be green, bruh? Nah, we gonna go a different color. We went red or blue. Decided on red. So, yeah, man. It's just too much.
Yeah, that's funny because like, I've always said it, man. You can't tell somebody, you know, hey, y'all not ballers or y'all not fams. It's just they just fams or ballers that you don't fuck with, but they still got their own story. You know what I'm saying? There's not one person above that side, that faction or whatever. You get what I'm saying? There's no one crew at the top of no faction or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've had people. I always felt weird. People call me OG or message. I've had people message me about stuff, and I'm like, bro, I'm not no. I never voiced that. Like, oh, I'm this big fan. You know, I just do my thing, stay in my corner with my crew, and push that. And if I need to beef with other fans for disrespect, then that's what it's gonna be. But other than that, I'm not trying to be the top of nothing. I don't care, because a lot of other crews don't politic right. So I'm not. That's too much for me to worry about. I got to worry about keeping my own shit in check.
I'm not gonna lie. I always said it on Social Club too. It always said in our bio, ABK fam crew.
Yeah.
Because we not EBK. We're not gonna kill everybody, but we kill anybody. Feel me? We not out there really looking for war, but hey, man, it is what it is. Like, we was in our own lane, bro. And that's why I said the similarity was there with TDB.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of like
Just a
that. Hey,
chill ass.
do your own thing type. I feel it.
Yeah, like there's strict rules in the crew though. Don't get me wrong. But it's simple rules. It's literally common sense, bro. If you're trying to run a successful crew that don't really have too many losses like that. Like, yeah, they've lost crew battles and shit. They're not undefeated. Nobody is. But we don't have, like, we up where it matters on a lot of people. And to do that, you gotta have simple rules, bro. Like, nobody can 1v1 unless if you have the 1v1 pass. Or if you're around an OG and they have, you feel me, they give you that okay to do it. Crew battles too. You can't do no crew battles unless you're on a crew battle team. It all gotta be set up. Like, you can't make an account before you get in the crew. You make an account, you probably not joining the crew because you made your account while you in recruitment. Like, it's little shit like that that'll really make niggas not want to invite you. You ask for the tag too much, you probably not making it in. Like,
yeah, it's a more structured crew.
Because
and
it's not just like a crew, bro.
Not just any other crew that'll let anybody come in that's just trying to get an invite.
Well, you gotta see, people want to join the crew just to say I joined that or I was in that. But you never felt the culture. You never been around, like, to really know it's a community, not a crew, bro. Like, it could be niggas in here that I don't even play with. But once we all can decide on playing the same game, oh yeah, we're gonna be deep as fuck. We just all can't decide on the same game, bro. I'm telling you, once GTA 6 drops, mark my words, bro, have at least 20 niggas like the first few days. At least. That's minimum. Like, I'm telling you. People just don't know because we got the OG chat booming. It's 20 niggas talking in there every day. Or 15, probably. I don't know. It's a good amount though, man. I don't understand. We got a 50-year-old nigga in the crew too from Japan. He don't even speak English.
Yeah, that's wild. And for somebody to say TDB, somebody making TDB, it's crazy, bro. Yeah. I guess you speak on stuff you don't know about, huh?
That's just the influence I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of people modeled they shit after TDB, bro. Like, I wasn't there when TDB was made. I wasn't there even in the first couple years. You know, I joined TDB like probably 3 years in after it was already made. Like, I had my little run. It felt like it was so much longer, my run, but it wasn't. GTA time just like, I don't know, it goes slow, I guess.
Oh yeah. Deep Sound was like what, about a year? And a half?
It was like a year and a half. A year and a half, something like that.
I know that Sioux Nation War felt long as fuck. I remember that felt like a long war to me. That shit. The Sioux Nation and Eastside Pain.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, man. There's a lot of niggas who force me to do, like, I'm chilling now, bro. I'm old. I don't pop out unless I gotta pop out, bro. Like, the ballers and families been on PC for a long time. Ask them how many times I played with them. Like, I just don't, bro. I don't care for that community the way I once did. Like, I always support ballers and shit. Y'all keeping the shit the right way, but I feel some shit just be too childish for me, gang. Like, I'm getting older.
Yeah.
You feel me? If we role playing, but I can't role play with niggas that is taking shit out of character. You feel me? Like, PC is different. If you come into PC, play like a PC nigga. Don't come with that console mentality, bro. That really pisses me off with that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, got any advice for people that transition from console to RP on a PC? Like, what little advice could you give them, somebody brand new? Because we got a few in the server that we in that's from Xbox, and they basically trying to be like console on PC, and I'm trying to explain to them like it don't work like that, gang.
Yeah. See, I just come from, like, you know, a good foundation of that, man. Like, Dark Soul put me on that shit early, like on some shit I was trying to do on PS3. Really role play. That was fire to me. You feel me? Way back on PS3, niggas was role playing. Think about that. Like I did deals with bikers and shit for drugs in role play. I literally just had to pop the trunk of my shit and pretend like it was something there, like he was getting something.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I think people
and that was
started
back
doing
in,
that. Y'all started adding that to like videos too. I think I know it started coming from somewhere. Cause I remember I seen it in the video, like niggas popping the trunks, acting like they getting guns out before the video, kind of like an intro.
yeah,
So then I was like,
but
shit, let me start seeing what I can create with this little editor and stuff, man. The RP.
facts, man. So, you know, and like it wasn't many on PC from Temple that really came to role play with me. Like I had to go out and find my own homies a little bit. And like still the same shit as like PS3, man, or console. I don't fuck with everybody just to fuck with you. Like if you role play fire, I'm gonna fuck with you. But like it's certain niggas I ran across, man, that you know, shout out my nigga Sigs, man. We done started that OTD shit, that Only the Drive. That was like a content shit we was doing. You know, that way we could still pay homage to the TDB, but not have it just be ballers, bro. It's universal. Feel me? That's like some next generation shit. Like when you think about different sets and shit, like they call they shit different shit. You know what I mean? Like you still under the umbrella, but you gonna call your little crew or gang, whatever, mother shit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where OTD came from. And yeah, man. GTA 6, I don't know what's gonna happen with that, man. I really don't. Like, I know everybody gonna bring the families and the ballers. Like, do it fit though? Do it really fit with GTA 6 though?
I mean, yeah, we gotta see because I know there's other gang. I know they had the Haitians or whatever. You know. Yeah, I mean, there's so much more you could do though. So
they bring in AI and role play elements to it too. Like they fired some people from 5M, so we're gonna see how that happens. Or they left. They fired one person and then the team.
Well, they fired the girl that made 5M.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
One of them, because the other nigga who really made, like way back in the day, first project and shit, they kind of stole shit from him anyway. There's like a whole 90-page document about it. They wrote like a whole story about it. I didn't read it, but yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you dropping in, man. Dropping the gems, bro. Where can people find you, man, on social media? You making content?
Yeah, I make content, man. I've been kind of like real life, you know, kicking my ass, bro. I work a lot, bro. I ain't gonna say it's kicking my ass. It's just doing what they gotta do. Like niggas is older now. Man. So like, yeah, I mean, niggas can find me on IG. It's ipunch THXTS. ipunch starts with an X. That's the O. And then I mean my other shit, damn, my shit scattered around really. But niggas can find me on Twitch though. Zcash with 2 H's _. That's Zcash with 2 H's _. Yeah.
So I'll link it in the bio or in the comments somewhere down there, man. Y'all check bro out, check his content. He do other stuff. You still do 2K videos? I know you was doing that.
Not really, bro. Like I feel like unless you doing tutorials and shit, nah, like 2K gameplay kind of dried up. Yeah. Oh man, I appreciate it for sure, man. Yeah, this was a good one.
Well, you touched on a lot of points from the beginning, and the main thing was like just as far as like the TDMs and clearing up some other stuff as far as tournaments. Like I didn't know there was no tournaments and nothing like that. And then just putting that history out there, man.
Oh yeah. It was some good shit. Shout out South Ironwood Ballers, man. They made it to the finals of that tournament. Yeah. If anybody need an invite to South Ironwood, holla at me, man. It's an open crew, but it's 1,000 members. I gotta kick niggas out. And URMC, you know, they crew wasn't doing none, so they was like, fuck it, can we join y'all? Because they was our allies for years. It was like, yeah, I mean, why not? So we brought them in, gave them like certain ranks and shit. You know, like some of the OG members moved a little bit higher up, just because, you know, so they could be in the council meeting and shit. And man, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened, but they tried to steal some of our members, I think. Because we were moving to DayZ. That's what happened. Okay, I remember. So we was booming and we was recruiting and everything. And at that point, it was like,
You
yo,
talking about that
GTA
game,
5 getting a little drunk.
DayZ? Y'all was playing that?
Yeah. So on DayZ, there was a prison server. My homie ran a prison server. He wasn't my homie at the time, but I fought with dude. He run it on PC now. But yeah, it was like a gang prison server. It's called 60 Days In. And the object of it is you go in, you can work little jobs, make some money, buy some commissary. You can work commissary. Like they got little jobs they'll assign you to sometimes. And you can sell niggas like clothes and food and shit. You can sell it at higher prices, try to tax niggas so you can make, because the whole point of it is it's 60 days in. So you got to spend 2 months in prison before you get released, or you could spend $30,000. So everybody in there hustling. And like, it's a lot of beef going on with the Crips, the GDs. Temple was in there. So we moved on to that game. And we had about 10. We had so many people that we had to have 3 different crews. So we had purple, orange, and yellow. Because you can only have like 8 people in the crew. So we was packing out the lobby in the prison. So at that point, I don't know, URMC, they started trying to pull some of our recruits from GA and shit like that. And like, not even some of our, they brought some of our, or took some of our people that been in the crew for a long time. Which was like, okay, that say a lot about y'all then. You feel me? Because
yeah, they taking
that would
veterans.
never, yeah, that would never be like, I'll fuck around. If I fuck with your crew so hard, TDB is not active, I'll help you. Yeah, I'll join your shit. Not on my TDB account, but I'll join your shit and help you if I'm active. But I'm just saying, bro, like, that shit struck me odd. So what happened was we was cool with a crew, or we're cool. It's basically like our, I don't want to say how I say, it's almost like our subset, because it's a nigga that come from TDB and he was like he was the only ally. His crew was TDB's only ally since PS3 and shit. So he made BSV, which is Balla Villains. And yeah, so they brought us back. And once we went inactive, Balla Villains started popping. And they asked, they said, yo, is it okay if we shoot at URMC? Because they ain't really like URMC. So I said, bro, I mean, do what y'all want to do. You feel me? I don't run your crew. He's like, all right, I was just asking. Like, shit, man. You feel me? Because that's how I feel about it. That's the same shit you touched on, too. Like, just because I beef with somebody don't mean you got to beef. Like, it's not like that. You feel me? Anyway, so that happened. They hit me in my DMs talking about fucking, said, yo, you told BSV to shoot at us? I said, bro, I don't tell nobody to shoot at you. I said, they asked me if they could. I said, bro, I don't run your crew. I told him like that, word for word. And he said, all right, bet. Like, he said it in like a disrespectful way, though. I know it was on text, but he said, that's not all he said. He said something else, but. And then I told him, to be honest, bro, or he said, nah, y'all been talking shit about us. Y'all told BSV we stole your members and shit. I said, nigga, I ain't say that. I said, I felt like y'all was using us to revive your crew. You know, y'all came to our crew to revive your crew and pull some members from our shit. Like, and that was facts. And that's where the beef started. So, I don't know, man. That's, I really,
You can't really do that, man. That crew, that's one thing about when back in the day when they used to be like, oh, yeah, let's join each other crew. And then the members will come, hey, are we joining? Like, I don't know. They would try to do it on a sneak till, hey, are we supposed to join this other crew? Some people didn't know, you know? And I'm like, nah, so then we got a problem. Like, you trying to join, we supposed to be allies, but you recruiting my members, bro. That's foul play.
That's how I took it. That was just like on principle, bro. Like that's how I felt. And you can take it how you want to take it, man. And yeah, it sparked a crazy beef, man. To where that's one of our most toxic beefs, I feel like. Because they're dissing a nigga in real life that really lost his life and shit to some shit not on the game. Nigga that was in the crew, ZTDB. That's why we got a whole block named after him. Feel me? So it's like, I understand that we put the shit in our history and stuff about Z and all that, like that we got Z Street and he got a mural on the block. But like, okay, if you shooting up the mural in the game, whatever, that's okay, I guess. But just off the game that he like talking about, bro, and he done lost his life, you feel me, on some other shit? Yeah, bro, I don't rock with that, man. You don't speak on nobody dead.
Yeah, that's a little over the top, man.
Off a game too. Like, you so mad off a game that you gonna speak on somebody dead. I never did that. That was never my thing. Like, I'll talk about anything present that's happening. Yeah. But I would never just bring up your dead mom, your dead dad, you feel me, your dead home. Like, I don't know, bro. It's goofy to me. The game head shit, man. And I always like proud of myself. I'll talk mad shit, but I was never like a game head I was nerdy with it. Like, I don't know. Like trolling too crazy. But yeah, man, shit, nah. I'll check in with you later, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. I was gonna say too, shit, cause you got that song shit. I can throw that in here too at the end.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Master.
Like little outro.
Yeah.
Good evening, Los Santos. I'm Greg Chase, and this is a special news bulletin. Local criminal Trap Money was reportedly found dead in his car today. He suffered multiple gunshot wounds and bled out at the scene. He leaves behind no family and no friend. Go figure. Reports say that Trap Money was involved in a local male prostitution ring on the corner of Davis Avenue. Was this a crime of passion? We'll find out coming up, so don't go anywhere.
Mastered by Landon.
What this nigga talking about, man? Alright, look at all that bullshit. You must don't know. Yeah, okay, nigga. Yeah, sure. Nigga wanna do that? We could go that route. Whatever you wanna do. Nigga talking all that shit, why don't you bang a job? You gon' name drop the set. We don't know you 5. Got this nigga charged up and put a battery in his bag. Just to hawk him down, OG Cash to be exact. Name is Foo Pimp. Ain't gon' lie, man, that sound like some goofy shit. Running your mouth, feel we know who you be fooling with. How do I say this shit without being canceled? You ain't the man of your house, you the man too. Never did shit, you just argue with niggas. Letting us in nation talks, we ain't a part of them, nigga. It ain't no beef with them, but my shit say Temple Drive. To be against the world, I'm choosing us every time. I done made it from the bottom all the way to the top. Leveled up a couple times, but you still on the block. 2025, boy, when you gon' stop? Was rooting for your ass way back in the Balla talk. You just can't help yourself for talking greasy. About to slime this nigga out, word to my nigga Z, man. Non-factor anytime it came to the beat. Imagine being a punching bag in 10 years deep. Using nobody, and nobody likes you. Using nobody, and that's why you spiteful. Using nobody, and nobody likes you. Using nobody, and that's why you spiteful. Ain't seen a bitch in 2 years, would take a look in the mirror. On the game or on the track, bitch, you can't stand near me. Wanna back to back, man, this nigga can't be serious. Shout out to BSB, cause all they do is stand on business. That boy Cash, and I'm back on the streets. I'm a soldier off the block, and I rep for the T, and I bang for the team, and I'm known as a savage. You niggas talking beef, but I'm down to let you have it. Ain't fucking with your crew, cause you niggas all bitches. If you really want that beef, pussy nigga, come and get me. I'll be on PC, where the real niggas be. I'm a Temple Drive baller, fuck FYB. Not that nigga in your clique, wanna see me. Fuck fraud niggas, and fuck SMGs. Fuck a bitch nigga from URMC, cause if you talk about beef, my clip behind me with a sawed off tuck, and they ain't scared to squeeze a bucket nigga in the head to watch you fall to his knees. Never been a pussy, always ran the streets, and if you think a nigga lying, that's my nigga KP. Look at this nigga talk about, man. What is you really saying, bruh? We do not know you, bruh. We do not know you, gang. Nigga begging people to come back to console and shit. Broke ass nigga. Get your money up, not your funny up, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you?
By Lander.